Roses are red, violets are blue, month of November, new podcast for you. Hi, welcome back. It's me, Pavia Ross, and I am joined today with the one and only
Paul from Pavia.
Paul. Welcome. It's been a while. How you been?
It's been too long. Yeah, I'm sure we did a podcast in between the first one and this one.
We did.
Yeah,
we did.
Didn't quite make it out there,
We did. We're back once again. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. In today's video, we just want to cover a lot about this upcoming live event, which we are very excited for. So straight into it. Tell us, why the live event? What's the purpose of it?
The live event has been on the Pavia roadmap for a long time, and we just earmarked it as a date in the future, which is now, to ensure that we gave the community an opportunity to come in and experience some of what we've been building. And we have the world's most patient community, I think, in Pavia.
We do.
So now is the time for them to come in and at least experience some of what's been built. So we're super excited about it. The other part of it, of course, is selfishly, there's quite a lot of tech test stuff for us.
For sure.
And it's pretty hard to test some of this stuff without real people.
Mm-hmm.
You can load tests with bots and all that kind of stuff, but it's best when you've actually got real people, real players in there, and who better to come in than the Pavia community that's been supporting us so far. So
absolutely,
that's what it's all about. Bit of technology testing. We have obviously the servers. We've got some servers spun up. We have Ready Player Me, which is our avatar integration. We really need to see how that works at scale with a lot of people, and a whole bunch of other stuff we're going to do.
Perfect. There's many reasons why we're doing this live event. It's been a long time coming. A lot of hard work going into this live event too. Mm-hmm. What can people expect from this live event?
Right. So first and foremost, it's essentially, so we have the central plaza. Those who are familiar with the map, sits right in the middle. It looks like a tiny little dot on the map. It's absolutely massive when you work out the size of it.
Yep.
And the central plaza is being divided into like 8 sectors. That's the way we've done it. You'd have seen some of the sort of Tokyo influenced ones that we've done before. More recently, we've been working on a cyberpunk district. That is the district that people are going to come into.
Awesome.
So think of it as 1/8 of that whole plaza area. And it's pretty big in itself. So you're going to get to walk around the cyberpunk district with lots of other players with their Ready Player Me avatars. We got some interesting stuff in there as well. So you not only hopefully we're going to get some positive feedback on the art style and the way we've designed things, but we've cryptoed it up a little bit, Cardanoed it up for sure.
Yeah.
There's Easter eggs in there which we want you to work hard to discover and find, which is good. There's some simple collectible mechanics which we're going to try out.
Nice.
To see how people get along with that, and a few other surprises up our sleeve. But fundamentally, it's get in, walk around, get your Ready Player Me avatar in there, have a run around, see some other people. You're going to be running Discord simultaneously to all this as well.
I will.
So it's going to be fun. We're going to do 3 of these actually for 3 different regions of the world. So we're going to do one on sort of Asia time. We're going to be doing one in European time. We're going to be doing one in America's time.
Amazing.
We haven't fixed the length of it yet, but it's probably going to be somewhere between half an hour and an hour long. And then we are spinning up a fixed amount of servers, not loads, but enough to get a few hundred people in, and see how things go.
Amazing. So first live event, anyone that's repping Pavia out there, turn up. 3 different time zoned events across the world, like Paul said, one in Asia, one in Europe, one in North America as well. So you're not having to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning. And first chance for you guys to really see, have a bit of a feel, listen to the sounds of Pavia and check out the art style. Very exciting stuff.
The other thing to add, if I may,
yes,
is we've had lots of questions about target platform for the game. So to clarify, we are targeting desktop PC as our primary target for the Pavia experience. And this initial live event will be a Windows only. Sorry, Mac users. I am one of them, by the way. So, but it's going to be Windows only. But the actual game experience itself, when it comes out later next year, will be desktop PC and Mac. And then, but that's not to say we're ignoring VR or ignoring mobiles or ignoring the browser. It won't be possible to take the exact Pavia experience that we built on desktop PC and just port it into a browser, for example. It's fundamentally a different beast. Same with VR and same with mobile. But there's plenty of examples of where you can have a mobile companion app
Absolutely, yeah.
or a VR experience,
Very common.
or some spin-off aspects in the browser
Yeah.
that complement the main game as well. So that's really the focus, is desktop PC first, and those other target platforms later once we've figured all that stuff out.
Perfect. So, live event, just to clarify, on PC,
Yep,
no Mac build.
correct.
But Mac, we're not disregarding you. Full launch. We want to have a full launch on
That's
the
the
Mac too.
intention. Yep.
Wonderful. Amazing. So, number one question, I think everyone wants to know, how can people get involved?
Brilliant. Okay, so first thing I recommend is, if you're not already, follow us on Twitter and join our Discord channel, because that's where all the info is going to be coming out.
Absolutely, it is.
If things go well, within a week's time-ish, we will have a download for you. That's likely to be from our website. Download the installer ahead of time. The installer will then go ahead and download the main game file.
Perfect.
We're going to be encouraging everybody to do this ahead of time. It's not a small file, just so people know. It's currently looking like potentially a 2.5, 3 gig download, which will expand to probably about 6 gig on your system. So don't wait until the live event to download it. Do it in advance. Fingers crossed, by the point you're downloading it, it will be fully QA'd and working. If the outside chance is we find some kind of break-in change that we can patch in time, don't worry, there'll be a new release put up and your installer will automatically download that. But again, it will be a large download. So all I would say is I encourage people to keep an eye on Twitter, keep an eye on Discord, get the installer installed well ahead of time, and then everything else should take care of itself.
So that's the live event. Also, I know we've got some things coming up on our roadmap. What are you most excited for coming up?
So next year is exciting and challenging. So if you've seen the roadmap, there's some big milestones in this roadmap next year. But ideally, so to remind everybody, the live event is just a tiny segment of the Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
But what Pavia is about is it's a creator-driven, community-driven, user-generated content metaverse.
Absolutely.
So the Plaza actually is the exception in many ways, because that's all been designed by us. But what we're most excited about is what people build on their plots, which is this ginormous outer world. So next year, what's exciting is Builder V1, not the early access one that some people have seen now, but the actual first real version of the Builder will be coming out tail end of Q1.
Ooh, very exciting, very exciting.
So this will be the first release of that, and that will have a whole bunch of cool stuff, which we're going to be showing you over time.
Nice.
So people can actually really start building some great stuff for their plots. And then the biggest milestone of all is, we've called it Q2, Q3, which will be the first release of the whole world, where people can actually start building, going on their plots, entering the world, and exploring it.
So this live event really is just, a tiny bit of what Pavia is all about.
Yep.
So much exciting stuff to come, including the Builder, including the marketplace, and many more things.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Well, you guys heard it here first. If you guys want to take part in the live event, make sure you follow us on Twitter and in Discord and on YouTube as well. If you guys have comments, please leave them down below. We'll see you next time.
And you're cracking me up because you're smiling at me, Ross.
Sorry.
Am I being a dick
No,
today?
I'm just enjoying, talking to you.
You're on here or
I
something?
just don't get to spend that much quality time with you. Do you know what I mean? So this is the
gonna-
only interaction we get.
We're going to have to start again.
Oh dear.